Wilcox, Saskatchewan is home to Athol Murray College of Notre Dame. The school occupies 50 acres of land in the middle of fields and vast horizons. That provides a truly unique environment for education, for focus, and for personal growth away from urban distractions. It was first established in 1920 by the Sisters of Charity of St. Louis as Notre Dame Convent and St. Augustine's School. Then it transformed in the late 1920s by Father Athol Murray, who introduced a strong emphasis on athletics and a set of other values, including commitment, teamwork, and leadership. The school has a glowing track record. The alumni have gone on to various fields like professional sports, literature, politics, education, and business. And so far, 8 of the former students have been honored as part of the Order of Canada. For many people in Saskatchewan, Notre Dame is associated with excellence in hockey and with the nickname of the Hounds. Today, the school continues to evolve. It attracts students from all over the world with its excellence not only in hockey, but also in other sports and in academic pursuits. Although the school is rooted in Christian teachings within Catholic tradition, Athol Murray College of Notre Dame embraces students from all faith backgrounds. The vision of the original founder of the school, Father Athol Murray, was to instill faith and a sense of acceptance among the students. That is symbolized by, among other things, the Tower of God, which represents major religions and the idea of being a force for good in the world. Talking with the director of enrollment, he emphasized the importance of belief in general beyond specific religious traditions. Families choose Notre Dame for various reasons. It could be sports, it could be academics, it could be language learning, or that cultural immersion. The school broadens its offerings with advanced placement courses, university, dual credits, courses in business, robotics, coding, and the arts. What's referred to as the STEAM programs, which is an interdisciplinary combination of science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. There are additional facilities that allow for fine arts programs and provide opportunities in visual and performing arts. Of course, some students spend their entire high school years at Notre Dame, but there are also students who join midway. And talking with some of them, they felt very happy about how welcoming this school environment is to newcomers, how they find a really great environment that is perfect for personal and academic growth. The school's residential life is an integral part of it. 90% of students live on campus across dorms that are separated by gender, and each room accommodates 2 to 4 students, and these spaces create genuine friendships among peers from diverse backgrounds, from different provinces, countries, and cultures. Uniforms are used for sports, not for daily wear, to allow for individuality in attire for classes. One of the legacy students, she talked with us about how much she values the sense of community at Notre Dame, which for her is now part of the family tradition. The relationships that students form at the school are centered on principles that they first find at the school, and then they slowly begin to embody these principles. And these include caring for themselves and caring for each other. The director of student life highlighted this for us, talking about the school's commitment to students' well-being. Things like turning off Wi-Fi at midnight and other similar measures. They are in place to promote healthy technology use and restful sleep in the dorms. Based on the enduring principles and guided by the vision of Father Athol Murray, the governing board of Notre Dame is made up of distinguished alumni and leaders from various fields worldwide. The alumni in general maintain strong connections with the school, and they are really dedicated to the continued long-term success of the school. The founder of the school passed away in 1975, but his work and his writing continue to shape the college and its community. There is this excerpt from one of his poems, The Notre Dame Man and Woman, that really reflects the enduring values of the school. The world today is looking for men and women who are not for sale, who are honest, sound from center to circumference, true to the heart's core, with consciences as steady as a needle to the pole. One of the effects of Notre Dame, its sheer physical presence, is that once you enter Wilcox, it's really visually prominent. You don't need to use GPS to find it, you can see it. This school is like a small college campus, and it gives a distinct feeling to students who first arrive. One student we talked with remembered getting a sense of unity and an aura of tradition that he felt when he first got there. They get the feeling that this is a place where students come to prepare for their future. Notre Dame facilities include, in addition to classrooms, a student center, a health center, and relatively newer additions like the Arts and Science Building and an Olympic-sized hockey arena and the Tower of God Monument. The International Enrollment Officer highlighted the significance of the tower in reflecting the character of the school, the aim of nurturing future leaders, and being inclusive of diverse spiritual beliefs. Moving from building to building is quite convenient, similar to, again, a small university. You have everything within a 5-minute walk. The campus offers Wi-Fi accessibility. It allows students to study anywhere with set study times and an array of recreational spaces. Students appreciate the dormitory life. It fosters friendship, reflection, focus, and the spirit of personal growth. Some of the students we listened to talked about the convenience of school life. Some of them talked about the camaraderies, having a sense of belonging at the school, and some talked about the technological facilities that make it easy to learn both on and off campus. There is an archive building that serves as a museum and as a meeting place. It shows the rich history of Notre Dame. One of the staff talked about the rare book collection they have, which gives students a tangible sense of connection and insight into centuries of literary history. Students also remembered enjoying spring evenings of roller hockey and general warm and lively campus atmosphere. So with the combination of classic buildings, modern amenities, and a vibrant dining hall, Notre Dame's campus really stands as a self-contained small town and a place that is able to address the diverse needs of its students. The school maintains small class sizes that allow for strong student-teacher relationships. There are scheduled conferences and supervised study times and other routines that support an academic culture of excellence. The school aligns with Saskatchewan's Ministry of Education in terms of the diversity of its curriculum. Of course, the graduation rate is 100%, and about 80% of students manage to achieve honor roll status. I remember one of the students talking about her academic success and saying that it was all about having a supportive teacher-student relationship. The vice principal also emphasized the importance of integrating sports and academics with the aim of creating a comprehensive educational experience. When students go through these experiences, it doesn't just mean that their individual journeys are well-rounded. It also creates complex and multifaceted relationships between them. One of the department heads also talked about the goal of helping students become well-rounded individuals, encouraging them to think critically and encouraging them to ask for help when they need it. She said that she's really proud of the caring and dedicated teaching faculty they have, talking about the personalized attention and encouragement that they provide to students. We heard a lot from staff members also emphasizing that the teachers are really committed to students' success and how they offer flexibility and support in the process. Teachers at Notre Dame are recognized for being deeply invested in their students' growth, for providing support beyond the regular class hours. This is something that the students repeatedly confirm based on their own experiences. How the teachers are dedicated to their academic excellence and the personal development that is required for that excellence. People describe the school environment as caring and supportive, and maintaining that atmosphere of care and support is what distinguishes a teaching staff at Notre Dame. And that's the reason for having that lasting impact on students' academic and personal development. The director of enrollment said that they were very happy with the students' body being diverse, and he praised the students' intelligence and their adventurous spirit. He said that Notre Dame students tend to be friendly, genuine, and they learn to advocate for themselves, and they become driven towards their personal development. The director of student life also said that she admires the students' journey, how they acquire courage, how they encourage each other, and in more specific domains, how they learn new languages, how they adapt to campus life. She emphasized the importance of relationships, witnessing students' transformation through that into compassionate individuals who develop leadership skills and become able to prioritize others' well-being. The vice principal also said that he regards all students as leaders, irrespective of their demeanor. He emphasized the students' aspirations for success and especially how they realize that they can pursue success beyond conventional paths. Students talked about the culture of cooperation and respect in the school, a culture where students just habitually uplift each other, and they all work towards character traits like integrity, kindness, and recognize that these are the traits that they're cultivating together within the campus community. So in general, walking around the campus, what would strike you is the politeness, the smiles, and helpfulness that you experience if you interact with the students. They all work together to create and maintain an atmosphere of joy and respect. And this is especially obvious in the dining hall, which has a relatively more informal setting. Notre Dame has gained a reputation as a hockey powerhouse with a rich history and a legacy of NHL draftees and coaches. Their current director of hockey has previously spent years as a professional hockey player in North America and Europe and has been a coach for 17 years. And he is fully aware of the appeal of joining Notre Dame's hockey program because it is very strong in how they cultivate elite athletes and just disciplined individuals in general. He talked with us about the importance of player development, their focus on ice skills, work ethic, and leadership qualities. He also praised the overall qualities of the campus environment that are conducive to training and focus. The environment really offers comprehensive resources and support for athletic development. We met students who had moved from Montreal to attend Notre Dame, not only for the hockey, but also for the school's overall commitment to holistic development. The school has multiple male and female hockey programs, together with other sports teams like rugby. The athletic programs are expanding, with more facilities being constructed for soccer, football, track and field, baseball, softball, golf, and much more. It's really important for the school to continue to provide diverse opportunities for students who are passionate about athletics. And in addition to traditional sports, Notre Dame also has embraced esports. They recognize it as a new growing pathway for competition and scholarship opportunities. The dedicated esports or electronic sports programs reflects the school's commitment to staying a pioneer in athletics and educational innovation. One of the people we heard from is the Spiritual Development Coordinator, Robert Kruger. He facilitates students' spiritual journey through different avenues like Catholic studies classes, Mass, and retreats. These experiences support students' involvement with faith and reflection, and they're complemented by daily practices like collective prayers and school songs. Notre Dame, it's worth emphasizing again that it gives priority to holistic care. So they address all aspects of a student's well-being: spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional. And Robert Kruger's work reinforces this, the school's mission to address all the challenges that students might face and to meet the requirements of holistic mental health care. The guiding principle is to have students participate in an environment where they are cared for and they care for others. So there are opportunities for students to actively do outreach projects, like there's one program called Works of Mercy. On Tuesday mornings, students travel to Regina to visit 3 elementary schools where they spend the mornings helping students with their math and with their reading skills. Through this kind of outreach programs, they practice compassion and empathy towards others. There are also programs like Hounds for Humanity that also encourage volunteering, and they encourage a culture of respect and community. It's also worth pointing out that the continuous care and commitment to the students' development is really helped by the low student to staff ratio. Notre Dame maintains its central guiding principles that were put in place by the founder of the school. Of course, specific rules and structures can evolve to address the new challenges of living in a community, but discipline is an essential element of any supportive relationship, especially an educational relationship, to the extent that that relationship is based on honesty and truth and accountability. One of the students reflected on her time at the school, and she recognized the value of occasional discomfort and the pressure of having accountability, being accountable, in relation to, say, house leaders or teachers. Because that's part of the genuine educational process, and it's a necessary ingredient in a process that results in genuine growth. So that mindset of discipline is not antithetical to care and support. It's one of the components or one of the expressions of that care. And the students feel that, especially with enough time. That care and support, the personal connections resonate deeply with both students and staff at Notre Dame. Their relationships are quite obviously the backbone of the school community, and they are rooted in the characteristic compassion that is combined with accountability and discipline. In our conversations with families, one of the mothers recalled their family's integration into the Notre Dame legacy after seeing her son's achievements at the school. And she emphasized the supportive community of the hockey moms that really transcended the geographical boundaries. They provided a network of care and guidance for the students. Her son's journey really epitomized the development and immersion into various aspects of school life at Notre Dame, like the transition from a city upbringing into a rural setting, his adaptability and leadership qualities that earned him recognition as a house leader and as a well-rounded person. Some of the parents have long-standing affiliations with the school, being former students, and their affiliation reflects a deep commitment to giving back to the institution that has shaped them. As both alumni and parents, they continue to see the transformative impact of the school on successive generations. And that reinforces the legacy of the school as a community. In general, former students attest to the school's preparatory role in navigating the future, their lives after high school. They talk about their time management skills, their academic rigor that they acquired at the school, being able to network, And in general, the school equips its graduates with the tools for success. One of the alumni who is now studying at Princeton talked about the value of extracurricular involvement for him and the athletic programs in shaping his educational journey. And he emphasized the value of the holistic approach to students' development at the school. Notre Dame stands out as one of Saskatchewan's leading boarding schools, having really earned a reputation for the impact it has on the students in academics, athletics, and leadership. Rooted in the ethos of determination and hard work that was instilled by Athol Murray, the school continues to maintain its legacy of success and resilience. Especially if you visit the campus during the spring, it shows a lively community that is perfectly maintained for learning. Recognizing the evolving challenges of the modern world, Notre Dame's strategy is to prioritize that holistic development of students' mind, body, and spirit. Our time, our culture is somewhat dominated by technological progress, sometimes at the expense of other aspects and areas of life. And that has impacted the rapidly changing world of education. And in this context, Notre Dame maintains its firm commitment and focus on relationships and care and conscientiousness and its connection to its rich historical and cultural roots.